Winn-Dixie. So the overview is that the Winn-Dixie, located on Madeira Beach, has a new store policy that will prevent the sale of age-restricted products to underage customers. Both academic and business research suggests that this stricter company policy will decrease underage drunk driving, decreasing and preventing deaths and deaths on the road. The introduction. Winn-Dixie has a new alcohol and tobacco policy where everyone gets carded. Only the Madeira Beach location has implemented this new policy. Since October 2016, Winn-Dixie has implemented a new store policy change. This new store policy will protect the store from being liable or selling age-restricted products to minors. By finding a better way to communicate this new store policy to customers, it can make the employees' jobs easier, and employees can do their jobs quicker and more effectively. Having customers be aware of this new policy can also prepare them and make them aware to bring their ID and to have their ID ready at checkout to make the process simpler and an effective way. Customers and employees have mixed opinions about communicating the new store policy. While some people argue that strategically communicating the new company policy is an effective way and can be used to market and sell age-restricted products at a discount, this makes the Madeira Beach Winn-Dixie stand out from the rest of the Winn-Dixies because they are currently the only store with the new policy, while others argue that communicating the new store policy will decrease in the sales of age-restricted products and that buyers are unlikely to become loyal repeat customers. The opportunity, current situation. The new store policy protects against underage smoking and drinking. Not a lot of customers are aware of the new policy. All customers have to take out their ID so cashiers can scan it. When a customer wishes to purchase any age-restricted products like tobacco and alcohol, they must show the cashier their ID. Then the cashier has to scan the customer's ID. The cashier is no longer able to hit the bypass button on the screen or enter the customer's birth date manually without a manager's override for customers who are of age. If a person who is old enough to buy an age-restricted product but happens to have forgot their ID or does not have their ID on them, then the cashier must call a manager to be able to override the bypass. If a young customer tries to purchase an age-restricted product and does not have their ID on them to prove their age, then the cashier must refuse the sale of any age-restricted products. The opportunity key success factors. In a month, 43% of 12th graders drank in the past month. Research by the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Service Administration Center for Behavioral Health Statistics and Quality discovered that in 2010, there was about 189,000 emergency room visits by people under the age of 21 for injuries and conditions associated with alcohol. These studies suggest that communicating Winn-Dixie's new store policy will prevent underage consumers from being able to buy age-restricted products, as well as decreasing the percentage of underage drinking and driving, and will decrease deaths and accidents caused by these underage drunk drivers. The opportunity, analysis of alternatives. To inform the customers that the company's liquor store next door does not have that policy. Customers frustrated with this new policy can still buy alcohol from the company's liquor store and still choose to shop at the grocery store without taking the business to competitor stores. Customers that do not like the new store policy and the discounts on age-restricted products is not enough of an incentive to have certain customers buy age-restricted products from the store. Instead of unhappy customers to go and shop at competitor stores, they can just choose to purchase their alcohol products from their liquor store. The opportunity, strategic option. Display signs at the register. Have the sign say we ID everyone. Have the sign also say we scan everyone's ID. Address customers' concerns over the need to scan their ID. One of the first things the customer will notice at the registers is store policy communicated through a sign. This will make unaware customers aware of the new policy and will prevent cashiers from repeatedly telling every customer that purchases an age-restricted product. It requires the person to take out their ID. So communicating the message to have a sign saying we ID and scan everyone's ID across to customers through the checkout line can effectively speed up the checkout process, making the customer aware to have their ID out and ready to be scanned so that the line doesn't get backed up when the store is at its peak hours. And to address customers' concerns over the need to scan their ID, customers are hesitant in having their ID scanned because they believe that the information on their ID is collected and stored on the company's computer system. Reassure the customers that no information is collected and stored on the company's computer system. And have to explain to the customers that by scanning their ID, that the store protects itself from being liable, because a cashier can easily enter a random birth date for someone that they know is underage. This process reassures that the correct information off the ID is entered onto the computer. Benefits of offering alcohol and tobacco discounts. So they're guaranteed customers during the opening month. When a customer purchases any alcohol or tobacco product, they are staying loyal to the Winn-Dixie brand. These customers have an incentive to buy alcohol and to tobacco products in bulk because the sale discounts are only offered once a month. Therefore, the number of customers Winn-Dixie will see from the store discounts depends on the price of the discount and how quickly customers come into take advantage of that deal. Guaranteed exposure even to customers who do not buy age-restricted products. Or people who read the store's weekly deals ad can learn about the good deals that the store has to offer, even if they choose not to purchase alcohol and tobacco products. The business's webpage includes a map of the business's location and the business's contact info and details on what products the store has. And additional social networking and word-of-mouth advertising, which store promotions lead to social networking and word-of-mouth advertising. Satisfied customers tend to share their experiences and recommendations with friends and family on social media. Risks of offering alcohol and tobacco discounts are unhappy customers, loss of current and potential customers, decrease in sales of age-restricted products, and customers will shop at competitor stores. For the store promotion to succeed and to maintain customers, a business must have exceptional customer service. Since some customers already view the store's policy as a burden and unnecessary to be targeted at everyone buying an age-restricted product, while other customers are not aware of the new policy until they reach the checkout line. Final recommendation, call to action. Offer a short redemption period. Research shows that Winn-Dixie has managed to thrive by using strategies off their superstore rivals by offering competitive prices on the most sought-after items and innovating their store service offerings. Make sure that enough trained staff is available during the promotion, and a greeter can welcome customers and explain the reason of the promotion. Winn-Dixie should make sure that employees are trained and well prepared for a particularly large rush of customers during the alcohol and tobacco discount promotion. Greeters can welcome customers at the door and explain the promotion and that the reason why they are promoting discounts on age-restricted products is because of the new store policy. If lines grow long, a greeter can explain the in-store policy in depth so that the cashiers can do their job quicker and have the customers be prepared to show their ID. And another thing to do is to place signs strategically by alcohol and tobacco products. They should be huge and eye-catching signs to attract attention. The signs should clearly state the new store policy and even have some graphics on the sign, like a picture of an ID, to emphasize the new store policy and make the customers aware of the main component of the store policy, which is the showing and scanning of the customer ID. And that is the conclusion of my final report. Thank you for watching.